Bonjour, this is me, Neha Dhupia, live from the Facebook office with L'Oreal Professionnel. As I promised earlier, we have someone funny, witty, and drop-dead gorgeous. No, I'm not talking about myself. Someone who's funnier, wittier, and way more gorgeous here with us. Now, without further ado, let me welcome the brand ambassador, Twinkle Khanna.
Yay!
Yay! Hugs and kisses. What does your t-shirt say? Because I was reading males of Futu. What does it actually say?
This is my ode to feminism, which has gone down the drain. It actually says females of the future, but I've been walking around all day saying males are the future, which is pretty much the opposite of what I believe.
Okay, great. So females of the future are here in the Facebook office doing a live along with L'Oreal Professionnel. And I haven't forgotten about the questions that you guys have been DMing me. Keep them coming because I'm giving two of you lucky people a chance to feature on this very live. And your questions will be answered by Twinkle herself.
Yep.
Isn't that amazing? But I know you're going to be answering my questions.
All right, hit me.
What's it been, 5-6 months since we met?
It's been 5-6 months. The last time I met you, you were holding on to a strange man, and I said, are you... I can't use the words here.
You're not allowed to answer this question.
Are you, let's say, having relations with him? And you said, no, we're just friends. And now I see you're married and to the same man.
To the same man.
Exactly.
Isn't that great? Would you be more proud of me if I was married to a different man?
I'd be much prouder.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 5 months, I see you dating someone and married to someone else, I would be like, this girl is just amazing.
Females of the future. Yeah, that's who we are. Well, it's lovely to see you too. And, I have to say that your hair color looks absolutely amazing.
This is what girls tell each other when we don't know what to say. Have you lost so much weight? Your hair looks amazing. Well, but this time, I think my hair is looking nice.
I'm very genuine. That's why I'm here. Because I'm not going to lie to you about anything.
No. I mean, this is all because left to my own devices, I'd be a jungly. But thanks to L'Oreal Professionnel, it's all, chocolate, Parisian, and I'm all...
Isn't that great?
It's cool.
Yeah, and it's great. Now the transformation from being this jungly to then having to be in these amazing hands, and then L'Oreal Professionnel just takes care of everything.
Exactly. And I don't have to think whether my hair is getting damaged or it's not, and they just fix it and it's there.
If I wasn't all mic'd up, I'd come and touch it, but I will at some point.
You will ruin this.
Oh, no,
They have worked for many hours. I don't wake up like this.
Well, we all know that Twinkle's in a really fun mood, and I am going to reveal Twinkle's real side to you guys in just a little bit. So, we know that she's funny, she's super smart, she's beautiful, and she's got much more than that going on, guys. So you ready to unleash her hidden looks? Wow! For somebody who calls herself jungly, I object. How good do you look?
I faked that. All the good-looking part I faked. No. I am, by nature, left to myself. I mean, I would be just on my scooter in Goa. I don't comb my hair. I go running into the sea. I'm in the sun all the time. And then I get a few days where I get all, fancy hair and fancy clothes and makeup, and it's fun.
Oh, that's great.
I can't do it every day, though.
I can imagine. I can imagine you not doing it every day. Also, I actually want to see what your hair looks like when you're on that writing desk of yours. Does it look like all...
No,
well done,
it's a messy knot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's just one knot which hasn't been combed, and yeah.
So from what we saw right now, so which one's your favorite look from the collection?
I think it would be the boss lady. I actually have a diary which is, a jumbled up version of that, because I have this blue diary which says Lady Boss. So I think that is sort of my favorite.
Oh, really? Yeah, I can see where that's coming from also, the boss lady. You have that vibe. Females of the future. We keep reminding our audience that.
Oh, God.
and which mood are you in most of the time?
Depends how much caffeine I have.
Okay, and right now, you're 2 sips down.
Just a little bit, yeah. Caffeine is my cannabis. It's a safer version, so yeah.
Okay. So with coffee, there's something that goes really well. It's chocolate, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to play this amazing game with Twinkle. It's called Guess the Chocolat Shade. Are you ready to play the game?
Okay.
Okay, so it's very simple. It's not tough at all. I'm going to give you some amazing chocolate to eat, and all you need to do is guess the flavor.
Which one should I try?
Go with the one that's on your side first, yeah? That's calling you.
Why do I feel like I'm always on TV biting into things in ecstasy when I try? Caramel. No. Berries.
Is it berries?
I can taste a berry.
You can taste the berry? So then it is...
It's berries, yeah.
Okay.
This one as well.
Oh my God! Okay, I'm supposed to be doing a lot of the talking right
Anyway, like your mother-in-law will be feeding you right now, your new bride. Get a little fat. Yeah.
Thank you. I have to say that you look lovely in the hazelnut chocolate color. Vipers in chocolate, which our viewers obviously saw on the screen right now. While I down this chocolate, and Twinkle keeps guessing the right chocolate flavor, you have to tell us about your favorite look by posting your comment below. Twinkle, of course, is going to pick one lucky winner to get a hair transformation from L'Oreal Professionnel.
That's fantastic.
I hope I get that.
Go for it.
Yeah, I know, you should, because if I was in your place, you know what you have to do right now to get that hair color. Well, that was fun. You did really well in that game. I've seen you on screen many times. You always do well in all the games that you play.
I play games?
No, on different talk shows.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, no, you don't play games. Of course you don't play games.
Actually, I play a lot of games.
Oh, you do?
I play Monodeal, I play chess, I play backgammon. I'm like a...
I love
That's what
backgammon.
we do. Yeah, we play games every night in our house. It's a big thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Ludo.
That's intense.
Yeah.
Ludo can get intense sometimes. Yeah. But, you know, we're going to go a little away from Ludo and backgammon and chess because I know you're going to beat me hollow in that. So we're going to play a game called Gone in 30 Seconds. That's really simple. I know that you're one of the funniest people on the internet. And whatever topic I throw at you, you will make it witty and funny and intelligent and all of that.
Expecting too much, but I'll try to give it a shot.
Okay. So are you ready?
Yeah.
All you need to do is talk for 30 seconds on a certain topic.
Okay.
All right.
Oh God, okay.
The first
I'm under a lot of pressure.
No, don't feel the pressure. The first one is French.
I studied French for 5 years, but I can't really speak much because I was taught French by Mrs. D'Souza, who had large bunions, and also a Malayali accent, which means that all my French sounds like I'm speaking Tamil or another language. The other thing is, for a very long time, I fooled my son into believing I have a family in France, a husband and a son called Alexander, who wears striped pants and plants tomatoes with me. And he calls me Mama, and my son was convinced, and he was very upset. And then finally, my husband did not tell him that Alexander does not exist, but he told him, you can't be intimidated by this boy. You be the best Arab you can be. Forget about Alexander, which I think ensured in my son's head that Alexander existed. So that's my French story. And then I went to Saint-Remy, where nobody speaks English. And we went to buy eggs at the supermarket. And all of us started...
seconds.
Okay.
No, you can go on. I'm traumatized by Alexander's story. And Arav, I know you're not on this chat, but I apologize on behalf of your mother. I don't want you to ever hear this, but that's a terrible thing she did to you.
I tried it with my daughter. She was too smart. She said, you're just lying, Mama. She doesn't believe me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I tried it a week ago.
Yeah, maybe Arav had already tipped her off.
Yeah,
how about that?
Did.
Yeah. Okay, your next topic for 30 seconds is sweet. Motherhood.
Motherhood. If you actually went to explain motherhood to an alien, they would be shocked. You have a parasite in your body that sucks your blood and stays there, and your stomach keeps growing. And then one fine day, either you are in so much pain that you feel like a truck has run over you, or they cut your stomach and you have this thing in your hands, who then you have to look after for the rest of your life. It sounds very traumatic. But because it's a chemical, biological compulsion, we love them. And I love my kids, and I take a bullet for them.
Somebody stop her. I feel bad for anybody out there who's actually pregnant and about to deliver. They see this and be like, no, never take it out. You're just...
But the fact is that we love them and we do anything for them.
That's sweet. Yeah, even lie to them about having other husbands.
No, my daughter asked me one day, she said, where do babies come from? And when I told her, she said, I don't want to have any. Yeah, it's traumatic when you just hear it. Cut your stomach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's switch to something nice in the stomach. Okay, let's talk about chocolate.
Well, I don't eat as much chocolate as I would like for a very long time.
How much would you like and how much do you eat?
I don't think... Actually, I'm more like a Sitafal ice cream person than a chocolate. I prefer the chocolate in my hair rather than in my mouth. But I guess in life, I could live without chocolate. I'm not really a chocolate fanatic.
Yeah. No, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And of course, something that you can't live without. Your last one for the day is books.
No, I can't live without books. I've always, one of my fears is that I'll go blind because then I won't be able to read. I don't mind going deaf because then I don't have to really listen to the boring things people say. So I prefer reading.
Bob and me, guys, what's going on? Somebody take my side here.
No. But you can't edit real life conversations. You have to be there and you have to pretend you're completely interested. Whereas, in a book, you can skip a page.
Yeah.
And the other thing I think is, I think books are, way better than movies because I guess unlike, a movie, imagination does not have any production budget constraints.
Yeah.
You can just imagine anything.
Yeah.
And you can walk around saying, I hear dead people all the time without people thinking you're insane because you have all these, dead writers inside your head. So yeah, I think books. Go for it.
It's amazing to see you so passionate about books. It's just such a lost art nowadays. And you see very few people who are actually reading books and spending time. Otherwise, everyone's just like on Facebook, which is a great thing. Which is
and
a great
Instagram.
thing. And Instagram, which is a great thing right now. We have to
Which
say
I
that.
think is giving people cultivated ADD, okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I agree.
Even
Do
I'm
you suffer
finding
from
it.
that?
I'm finding it a little bit difficult to plow through let's say a 500-page book the way I used to. It is happening.
Has it happened to you in conversation that you're talking to somebody and somebody just picks up the phone or family lunch and then picks up the phone and then that's it?
Exactly. I mean, I would say that this technology was supposed to free us to kind of let us be with, people and do things we like while still being in touch with our work, and we become slaves. Our heads are bent down, we have neck problems, and we keep tapping away at our master in our hands.
Yeah, I agree. But we don't want to free you. Make sure your heads are bent down and you're tapping because we can see those hearts coming our way. We see lots and lots of hearts coming for Twinkle.
Yeah, just for the next half an hour, and then leave your phones and run. Go on the beach, run on the grass, do whatever you have to.
But for half an hour, stay with us because you know what you're going to get. There's going to be two of you are going to have your questions answered by Twinkle. There's going to be somebody who's going to be getting a hair color from L'Oreal Professional. So there's a lot of giveaways that are
That's a better
on.
thing than me answering your questions.
Okay.
The makeover. I would really treasure that one.
Excellent. And so would I. I'm hoping that by the end of it, I can get one, but let's see if I get
You
there.
are going to. I'm going to make sure. Will you do it?
Why would I not? If my hair can look like that and what we've seen on screen and it can look like that, why wouldn't I? High five. Only if I wasn't mic'd, I would have come and given you a hug. I'm stuck to my chair. Well, our next game for Twinkle Khanna, ladies and gentlemen, is what's their chocolate mood? Well, Twinkle, it's very, very simple. So out of the flavors that we were talking about earlier, I'm going to throw those flavors back at you. Not in the form of chocolate, but just in the form of words. Because now we've gotten to know you only like the chocolate on your hair, not as much to taste. And you have to tell me who these flavors remind you of.
Okay.
And why.
All right.
Are you ready? Your first one is cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Rob Lowe. I had a huge crush on him, and I used to have posters of him in my dorm. And then I finally met him. And my friend and both of us were his big fans, and he dropped us to our car, and he kissed us on our cheek, and we almost fainted. So I think he is my spicy cinnamon.
Oh, wow. And I can't believe you actually met him.
He kissed me on my cheek, not just meeting him. That was the highlight.
Yeah, Rob Lowe kissed Twinkle Khanna on her cheek. Yeah. Okay, that's it.
My moment.
Now we don't need to talk about anything else. You've just taken this whole interview somewhere else. Okay, your next one is hazelnut.
Our common friend, Karan, because he's absolutely nuts.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think it's a great answer. Yeah, he really is nuts. What was the last nutty thing he said to you?
He told me about two people who were turning up for every event, and he said that they would turn up for the opening of an envelope. That was pretty nuts.
Yeah, it sounds exactly like Karan. Yeah. It sounds exactly like Karan, yeah. I had a strange moment with him when I sent him my photograph.
What did he say? But he obviously knew you're getting married.
He was the only one, actually, who knew from Bandra.
From Bandra?
Yeah.
Okay, if we're going into
and then our folks knew, and then, that's it. But nobody knew, but Karan knew, and he was just like, send it to me. I'm going to be the first one to post it. I'm like,
but he is the one who kind of pushed you into this, right? Into this relationship.
Yeah, I know. Should we move on?
Yeah, okay, okay.
My teeth nervous. All right, our next one is berries.
Berries?
Kind of stuck?
Yeah, berries. I like you very, very much, so you're my berry. Chalo. Really lame, but sorry.
No, it's sweet, it's sweet. Even if I'm thrown into this lame trap, I'm fine.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm getting lots of likes right now. But you guys know what to do. Keep liking, sending us your hearts, because we like you very, very much. So guys, keep it coming. Well, I know that you're very, very, very
thanks.
fond of playing games. And now we're going to play a game which that I'm very fond of. Are we just going to keep saying berry in this
I don't know.
chat?
It's sounding very, very bad to me now.
Okay, bye. We will get back to berry. So the game's called Never Have I Ever.
Okay.
It's very simple. I'm just going to... This may be a time that she may be spilling the beans on a few things, and we'll get to know a few of Twinkle's secrets. Yeah, secrets are not a bad thing, actually.
I have a lot of secrets.
But
and I hide them behind all my jokes. So I really don't know if you'll get my secrets, but yeah.
I wish, actually, like off camera, maybe I can ask you a few other
Off camera,
things.
you can ask me anything.
Yeah. But on camera, we're going to ask you very kosher secrets.
Okay.
I know it's a little bit of an oxymoron, but I can't imagine you having any kosher secrets.
I don't have any. But
Yeah.
okay,
We'll try and get there. So it's very simple. We have this little placard which says, I have not.
Okay.
And then it says, I have. So I'm going to ask you a question, and all you have to do is, I have not and I have.
Okay.
So, and no cheating.
Okay.
Try not to.
I don't really cheat too much.
Okay.
I don't need
Do you cheat?
a little bit. Everyone does. People who
That's
say
your
they
first
don't
question.
are cheating.
Have you ever cheated while playing games? Okay. All right. Have you ever snooped into someone else's phone?
Of course I have.
There was no of course in the game, but...
But of course I have. And not only that, in the days before there were all these ID passwords and thumbprints and face things. In fact, our friend Karan, I took his phone and I sent a really wicked message to a very, very hot movie star.
All teams time, please. We are going to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Please tell us.
And the message just came back saying, oh, how dirty. That was it. So yeah,
And that person thought it was Karan?
Yes.
And who is this person?
I can't say. That's the secret.
Let me try second guessing. Very hot movie star.
You won't be able to guess. Next question, come on.
You don't want me to. Okay, our next question. Have you ever colored your hair at home? That's a tough one.
I have not.
You have not?
No.
Okay, and what's your advice for everybody who does color their hair at home?
Chemical experiments are best left in labs or in the hands of experts. Never color your hair at home. At least I would never color my hair at home.
All right. Nor would I.
Oops.
That's fine. It's just chocolate.
No, I managed to just hit that exact reflex.
On your knee? Yeah, you're right. Do we need emergency? Tuck. All right. Have you ever praised a film you didn't really like?
No, I haven't. I've been in trouble for not.
Okay, I want to answer that question.
Yeah. So
Can you,
have you?
You can just turn that around.
Okay.
for
Have
me.
you ever praised a movie you've not
I
liked?
have, yeah.
How often do you do that? Every week.
Well, I haven't seen
Every
a movie
screening you go to.
No, I haven't. I've actually stopped going for screenings because of that reason.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm better off, paying the cash and then not tweeting about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just better. But I have lied and I feel really bad because sometimes you don't know what to say.
No, but for a long time I thought that being honest was the right thing, and now I think lying is sort of kindness. I don't look at it as dishonesty. I think of it being as kind.
I think you're very kind. Very kind.
We're back to this berry business.
I'm just switching this. I'm just going to call it berry from now on. Okay. Have you ever let your hairstyle or color decide the outfit that you're wearing?
My hair decides everything. My mood, how I talk to people. So my outfit is waiting in a long queue. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Is it?
I think so. I think it's great because it narrows it down, right?
Yeah. My hair is looking good. I don't have to think about my clothes.
You mean it's not that you just not think about your clothes?
I actually don't really pay attention to my clothes as much as I should. Everyone complains.
No, I think you're great because you have this look, you know. There's a twinkle look that you have.
No, and I keep repeating my clothes all the time. And, you know, Abu Sandeep are always cribbing. And they're like, and when was the last time you bought new shoes? And I'm really not as much into fashion as I should be.
No, but it's great because you invest.
But I'm fine. I don't care.
It's all invested in books. It's the right thing. Yeah. So, yeah.
A cheaper investment.
I think it's the better investment. Trust me. And your hair looks great even now. So which way did it go? So you decided what your hair looks like, and then you were like, you want to wear a T-shirt that says,
females are the future.
Females, you want to show that again?
Females are the future.
All right. Okay. All right. I think it's all falling into place.
Okay,
perfectly.
thank you very much. Is that a lie? Have you been lying?
About what?
About it all looking good.
No, I'm not lying.
I'm not.
Actually, you know, because I have this 4G upbringing, my dad always told me this, the minute you see a woman who's all dressed up, no matter how she's looking, you should always say that, ma'am, or take her name or whatever and say, you look fantastic.
That's sweet.
Yeah, because they invest time. But you, on the other hand, look great all the time. I mean, your hair, at least. Oh, no.
Next question.
No, it just came out wrong. What am I saying?
Next question.
Okay, so guys, in this round, Twinkle and I will ask each other for advice. I picked 2 questions from the DMs and the comments that I've been receiving, and I'm going to let Twinkle answer them for you. So our first question, so this round, of course, is called the Piece of Advice round.
Okay.
And at some point, you can play this game with me as well. I will give that to you. Because you've been amazing.
I'm going to ask you a few questions, a few sticky questions. Come on.
Okay, we have an edit button, right?
No.
Somewhere? No?
Live.
Damn it. Okay, so let's start with our live audience. The first question is from Ruxana, and she asks, what is the name of the hair color you use? And she's also complimented you by saying that it looks amazing.
Well, we've been repeating it again and again. Parisian chocolat. Better on the head than in your mouth or on your hips.
Oh my God. Okay, next up is Richa asking you, hair advice you'd like to give our audience.
Hair advice. What advice would I like to give? I would just say to take care of your hair. And what I do sometimes, once a week, is and I do it for my daughter as well, is, you know, neem water. I soak neem in water and then wash my hair with that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. It's sort of antifungal, antibacterial, and it keeps the hair and the scalp actually healthy.
And also, the third piece of advice that you can give for your hair is that first dress your hair and then decide the clothes that you're wearing.
Yeah, or not wear anything at all.
Like I said, at some point we needed an edit button, but then Facebook, come on, guys. But anyway, guys, if your questions didn't get answered, don't worry. You can send them to L'Oreal Professional, and they'll ensure that they answer your hair queries. Now, let's add some twists, like I said.
My turn.
Your turn
to ask
me questions, mostly related to hair care, like I've been asking you.
Okay, fine. All right, so I have a question for you.
Yes, please, shoot.
Which actress do you think needs to change her hair? It's awful, and you think she should change it.
Awful.
Awful is a pause. Take some time to think and put it diplomatically.
You know what, I thought Well, I think Kangana should not straighten her hair because with her curls, she looks as cute as a button. So she should not straighten her hair.
I like her hair too.
Yeah, like all curly.
So now, who should change the hair?
Who should? I think Gul Panag. She's got short hair. I think she should grow it out and she'll look nice and she'll get her Sardarni vibe back.
That was very well done.
Yeah, I didn't get cornered. I got an answer.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Now, I mean, why is it always about women and hair? What about men? An actor you think should change his hair desperately, and then you'd think he's hot.
I think Shah Rukh, when he has his hair up, looks nicer. Like most of the time his hair is down, but I like his hair like when it's all pushed back and he wears his tux and steps out. Like that look is better on Shah Rukh, which he does very rarely.
Okay, so I think after this we'll message him, right? And tell him, Neha wants you to change your hair.
You just got me into trouble, didn't you? I just think he looks better, like sharper like that.
Okay.
No?
I'm done with my hair questions.
No? Do you agree or disagree?
Um,
Huh? See?
I don't know. I haven't really noticed his
Not
hair.
bad.
I haven't noticed his hair.
Well, I'm going to still play this game with you. And this is, again, I'm being nice to you, which you're not.
I'm being very nice. I've asked you such lovely
You got
questions.
me into questions. Your questions have got me into trouble. But anyway, so your last advice is for me. What do you think I should do to my hair?
I told you, I love your hair. I think you look lovely. I
very
think
sweet.
maybe you should try this Parisian chocolate.
Oh, really?
You are going to, right? You
I
said.
am, and you know, if you're going to throw this challenge at me, I'm going to say, okay, challenge accepted.
But I want to see a picture.
I will put it up on Facebook, Instagram, yeah, and they'll have it everywhere.
Okay, fine.
Works?
Great. Done.
Well, I have to say, Twinkle, it's been absolutely amazing talking to you. You have set a lot of records straight when it comes to hair. The person you are, this is the first time you and I have been in conversation for this long, and it's been great. And I hope that L'Oreal Professional gets us back together more and more often. If not, we'll still hang out somewhere in Bandra or Juhu.
Yeah, in Bandra.
Yeah, in Bandra, yeah.
Because those are the only people who you know,
we know
inform.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, one person in Bandra. And for all those of you who have participated in the Guess the Shades giveaway, stay tuned to the L'Oreal Professional page. You might be our lucky winner to get a Parisian hair transformation. And guess what? I just got myself one, so I'm super excited. And I'll be posting about it very, very soon.
Lovely. I look forward to it.
And cinnamon, berry, hazelnut, Parisian chocolate.
It was very, very nice doing this.
And all the chocolate from Paris is waiting for us. We've got a job to do right now. Yeah, we're going to wipe out this table and continue discussing hair. Whereas you guys, you know what to do. Now you can get your heads up. You can stop double tapping. And yeah, just share our Facebook Live as much as you can. Till then, hearts, kisses, hugs.